Lesson 123 says, I thank my Father for his gifts to me. Today, let us be thankful. We have come to gentler pathways and to smoother roads. There is no thought of turning back and no implacable resistance to the truth. A bit of wavering remains, some small objections, and a little hesitance. But you can well be grateful for your gains, which are far greater than you realize. A day devoted now to gratitude will aid the benefit of some insight into the real extent of all the gains which you have made, the gifts you have received. Be glad today in loving thankfulness. Your Father has not left you to yourself, nor let you wander in the dark alone. Be grateful. He has saved you from the self you thought you made to take the place of him in his creation. Give him thanks today. Give thanks that he has not abandoned you and that his love forever will remain shining on you, forever without change. Give thanks as well that you are changeless, for the Son he loves is changeless as himself. Be grateful that you are saved. Be glad you have a function in salvation to fulfill. Be thankful that your value far transcends your meager gifts and petty judgments as one of whom God established as his Son. Today in gratitude, we lift our hearts above despair. We raise our thankful eyes, no longer looking downward to the dust. We sing the song of thankfulness today in honor of the self that God has willed to be our true identity in him. Today we smile on everyone we see and walk with lightened footsteps as we go to do what is appointed us to do. We do not go alone. And as we give thanks that in our solitude a friend has come to speak, saving the word of God to us. And thanks to you for listening to him. His word is soundless if it be not heard. In thanking him, the thanks are yours as well. An unheard message will not save the world, however mighty be the voice that speaks, however loving may the message be. Thanks be to you who heard, for you become the messenger who brings his voice with you and lets it echo round and round the world. Receive the thanks of God today as you give thanks to him, for he would offer you the thanks you give, since he receives your gifts in loving gratitude and gives them back 1,000 and 100,000 more than they were given. He will bless your gifts by sharing them with you, and so they grow in power and in strength until they fill the world with gladness and with gratitude. Receive his thanks and offer yours to him for 15 minutes twice today, and you will realize to whom you offer thanks and whom he thanks as you are thanking him. This holy half an hour given him will be returned to you in terms of years for every second. Power to save the world eons more quickly for your thanks to him. Receive his thanks and you will understand how lovingly he holds you in his mind, how deep and limitless his care for you, how perfect is his gratitude to you. Remember hourly to think of him and to give him thanks for everything he gave his Son, that he might rise above the world, remembering his Father and himself. So lesson 123, I thank my Father for his gifts to me. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what Magdalene has to say. Greetings, beloveds. Having a foundation of gratitude, approaching each circumstance humbly and gratefully, allows you to step into the realm in which God has created all beings, all of life, and all of existence. It immediately brings you to your heart for that which you can appreciate and that which you can hold in gratitude. Grants to you the love and the beingness through which you are divinely created and inspired. When you can look upon each circumstance and say, what is there for me to learn? What is there for me to know? What is there for me to admire? What is there for me to appreciate? How can I be grateful within this moment, within this interaction, within this person? You will indeed be opened up to how it is that gratitude may be applied. You need only ask. Ask for assistance and say, how may I see what it is that I am meant to be grateful for in this circumstance? This may be easier for some of you than for others. You may find that, yes, you are able to see. Yes, you are able to know. Yes, you are able to recognize. And at other times, you may need to call for assistance. It may be difficult for you to understand when you have a screaming child, a complaining customer, an upset spouse. It may be difficult for you to see when you've had an accident or you've fallen or something is broken. But understand, beloveds, that each moment, each relationship, each interaction, each circumstance that you come upon has a way in which you are being guided back to the place that you had left behind within your mind, back home to the kingdom, to the place within your heart where there is peace and love. So allow yourself, beloved ones, to delve deeply into the realms of what might be mysterious to you and truly grant to yourselves the preciousness that happens in gratitude. For in gratitude, you are brought to your heart. And there is much to be glad of, and glad for. So much has been given, so much has been granted you by the Father. There is so much love in all circumstances, in all conditions. It may require you to look a little more deeply than you normally would. When you can allow yourself to come for these 2 15-minute sessions to just be in gratitude, thanking, being thankful, having a graciousness about you, you will find that there is love. Love in all beings, love in all conditions, love in each and every moment. Grateful for He who created you and all of creation. He who granted to you the beingness, the mind of God, to be able to manifest in front of you that which you place inside of the mind. So if you find yourself and your countenance being that of gratitude, you will indeed manifest in your life much to be grateful for. Allow yourself this gift today, beloved ones, and then surrender to the feeling of love that is inspired as you move through the day with gratitude and desire. Grateful for all that you have. Grateful for all that is granted to you. There is nothing that you desire, there is nothing that you want that is not given to you. Allow yourself to see this, beloveds. You will begin to see the thoughts and the beliefs that you have that have created and developed and brought forth and manifest the world in which you live. So allow yourselves today, beloveds, to go with the love within your heart, and you will find yourself at home with God and with love. Blessings to you, beloveds, and we will speak with you again.